эта организация в США, активист, всем нам хорошо известный, один из самых эффективных защитников семьи в США.
It is a great blessing to be with all of you here in Moscow. I must say, I am obviously an American and I have 8 children. We do exist. There are Americans with large families. But I never thought, and after talking to so many other Americans that are here today, I don't think any of us ever thought that we would be here in Moscow, uniting together with all of you, and seeing the leadership in defense of the family that we're seeing in this country. And God bless you for that. There are 3 things I want to discuss today. I want to focus primarily on what the future of the international pro-family movement is. Because what is occurring here and what is occurring around the world with leaders coming together and meeting and thinking and discussing and planning and organize is a historic moment. We have an opportunity, we have been placed here to make a change. Of course we see all of the bad that's occurring. We see the countries that are embracing a false notion of marriage. We see the depressing and horrible rates of abortion in countries around the world. We see the negatives from what goes on in the media, what we see in movies. But there's also great good occurring and great opportunities, and I think this moment in history is a time in which people from around the globe who understand the truth of the nature of the family, the truth of the nature of human dignity, the truth about what we need to do to protect the unborn. We have an opportunity to band together, even in places that might seem unlikely, even in new relationships that we haven't had in the past, to stand in a united manner against the attempt to redefine the very nature of what it means to be a human being. Because that, in fact, is what the redefinition of the family is all about. So I think there are 3 characteristics of this new movement that we should embrace as we move forward. Number 1, I think we need a boldness, a willingness to speak. In the West especially, there's an attempt to silence those of us who stand for the truth of marriage. There's an attempt to punish donors who've donated to protect marriage in states like California or throughout the country, to get their names in public, to try and fire people who are standing up for their beliefs from their jobs simply because they are standing for the truth of the union of a man and a woman. At this point in history, it's not enough to shrug your shoulders and say, well, I'm not going to deal with that. We have to deal with it. We have to stand for the truth. We have to be bold. At the same time, I believe we need humility in our interactions around the world. What I mean is, much of our mass media is telling us things that may or may not be true. And it requires humility to work together with those that you may have differences on other matters, on the key issues of marriage and life. It takes humility to say that there are other countries that have stood up and there's something we can learn from them, especially if there have been other historic differences. I look at France and I see 1 million people in the streets. We need to learn from France, standing up for marriage. It also takes humility that there's a picture that is sometimes painted of the United States as if all of us in the US are somehow embracing this new and false vision of the family. That is not true. The reality is that when the people of state after state have been able to vote on the definition of marriage, they voted to define marriage as the union of a man and a woman. Only in a few states has marriage been redefined. In 32 states, the people have voted, even in California, to protect marriage as the union of a man and a woman. When the people have been able to have their say, they've stood up for the truth. The problem is that we are now in a position when judges, unelected judges, are coming and simply throwing away the votes of all of these millions of Americans. We have to stand up for civil rights, our civil right to have our vote counted. So I think that when talking about the United States, it's important to understand that there are many, many people that are working to protect marriage, that are working to protect life, and don't accept the changes that are occurring at the higher levels of government. Finally, I think we need to be faithful. Our Lord said that we would be persecuted if we stood up for righteousness. We are going to be persecuted. It is going to take a faithfulness for all of us, that when we're persecuted and when there are attempts to divide us, that we stand together for the truth. There are many issues on which we may disagree. There are many issues of geopolitics that there may be differences of opinion in this room. But what we are united on is the fundamental truth that is at stake in this century, and that is the truth of the beauty and dignity of marriage and family. And I believe instead of fear or being depressed or being negative, we need an optimism with our faith to say that no culture can long stand that neglects or denies the truth, the simple truth, that marriage is the union of a man and a woman. No culture can long stand that denies the inherent dignity of each and every human being. We need to proclaim this truth, be faithful, and I believe it may take 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, even decades in the future. If we are faithful, we will make a change. But above all that, whether the change occurs or not, we are all called to do this. This is our mission, this is our duty, and it is our honor to be a part of it at this time in history. Thank you and God bless.